Oh, a new message. I wonder who it is. Oh. Oh. Oh my god!
Now that's comedy.
Alrighty, so over the past few months, we have all been teased on this.
A new persona.
No, it's not Persona 6, but Persona 5 The Royal. Oh wait, sorry. Yes, Persona 5 Royal. And after the first tease with Ms. Ponytail, everyone thought, what could this be? A female protagonist? Nope. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
No complaining.
No, it's similar to Persona 3 Fez or Persona 4 Golden, an expanded re-release of Persona 5. Oh, but wait a minute, don't think it's just a cheap cash grab. There are plenty of new things added into the game that makes it seem even more packed than Golden, like a human Morgana. God damn it, why is he so hot?
I'm hot.
Now firstly, I gotta say, the way they revealed the new gameplay was during the first day of the Persona Concert 2019. And boy howdy, it sure had a lot of cowboys and beans.
Beans?
You don't know how happy I am that I got to use that voice line.
More beans?
So right at the end they showed off the trailer with some very Spider-Verse looking vibes. Yes, I know Atlas, you enjoyed the movie. And we got a new area. This place with a lot of food. And a clothing store? Are we gonna perhaps get more customizing our outfits? Because if there's one thing that I enjoy, it's customizing me outfits.
You like it?
We then get some new cinematics from 2 dungeons, possibly more, where it looks like Joker can either grapple his way to a shortcut, or maybe secret new areas to look for treasure judging from the other scenes. The dungeons also seem to include some other things like new enemies and changed boss battles, before we get a look at a brand new confidant, a doctor. But we already have a sexy doctor in the game. No, I can't handle 2 of them.
Whoa, stop right there.
He seems to be a counselor after a teaching job opened up at Joker School during April, and God, I want to sip on that juice box so bad.
Wait, what?
We then get a look at some brand new attacks, including this. Yep. Rest in peace, Morgana. But don't worry, he was reborn as a sexy anime dude who likes to sing K-pop.
I'm hot.
And we see that the new girl is in fact a confidant and party member with a really cool mask, and although her stats seem way lower than the others, her motif is that of a gymnast, and you know what that means. Persona dancing lives again! Oh boy, I knew they would finally acknowledge the best Persona game's existence.
Dope.
And what's this? Is that a JoJo ref? Oh wait, it's not. Only true weebs will understand.
Oh yeah?
After which we see a whole bunch of new anime cutscenes, along with some new story chill events. This was my one biggest want from the re-release. The fun events in the game felt way too short. I want more of this, where the characters grow together as friends. Alright, so how much more events are you adding?
3 months.
What?
You're telling me a game that takes 90 hours to beat is getting a whole new semester?
Swag.
And lastly, I want to mention a few small things. We got darts! And I don't know if they'll do it, but I swear they better add this as an actual minigame. Then we also learn, yes, there will be tons of new music and new character sprites, as you can see here. God, I love him so much.
Wait, what?
So apart from Ryuiji being a fashion icon, the gang can now send group images, because they clearly didn't know how to do so before, and I guess hang out at an aquarium?
A what now?
So with that, we got the Japanese release date of Halloween this year, and I guess it's scary because we in the West won't get it till next year. Fingers crossed we finally get the Phantom Thieves to steal our hearts next time. And yeah, that pretty much should give you a good indication of what to expect for this new game. An expanded re-release with a bunch of new content, and some story hints that indicate a lot of the ending is actually gonna change, so we'll see how that turns out. It's kind of a shame we still won't get a female protagonist, but I do understand that would have required so much more extra work, and that would have definitely meant the game would not be coming out this year in Japan. Alrighty, so what's next? Oh boy, where do we begin? I guess first I gotta clarify my thoughts leading into this. So in a surprising move, the Persona 5 concert was 2 days and not one like before. Given how amazing the P5R reveal was, you would think, gee, the second day will be packed with many hyped things.
No.
Now I'll be honest, I did expect an action Persona 5 game, except by Platinum Games, and more like another series that Atlus has already done, plus a Persona 3 remake. But instead we got the exact same concert, same trailer from the first day, then Muso Persona 5. Now to clarify, I'm not hating on the game. In fact, if you've seen my other video on the Warriors Fire Emblem game, I did really enjoy my time with it. I just kinda think the way they announced this was... But okay, seriously. Persona 5 Scrambled Eggs, Phantom Thieves, Strikers. Charged? I'm sorry, it's such a bad name. I cannot take it seriously with Scramble.
No.
So anyway, what we got was a small trailer with Joker in Tokyo mowing down shadows with Arsene. And that's pretty much all what we saw. No other characters, no release date. All we know that it's coming to PS4 and the Switch. But regardless, I am slowly feeling the love for this game, once I get over that horrible name. Muso games do give you mindless fun, and using the personas is actually pretty cool. Also Ryuiji with his pirate ship. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be this, eh? But a big question, the Muso games usually have a bunch of characters, but Persona 5 only has a few people who use personas. So will this pull a Persona 4 Arena and get other Persona characters even though they aren't in that numbered game? Yep, that's right. Yukari better be in this game.
Jeez.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Plus you have the dancing models, Atlas. Sure, you don't want to lend them to Koei Tecmo to use them instead of another game that you could have been using to make something else with them.
Whoa, stop right there.
Okay, I'm done with that. It is an interesting game, not what I was truly expecting, and judging from reactions online, I know a lot of people aren't happy for it that it isn't Persona 5 on the Switch, but what we have, I'm slowly getting hyped for it. Plus, I mean, there's still SMT 5 whenever that comes out, and Muso games do have some fun to them. There is something just calming about mowing down the easy minions. And I mean, with Fire Emblem Warriors, it also made me appreciate so many of the characters I never would in the other games. And then they gave you some interesting pairings and more dynamics between the characters, and it just seemed like a lot of good fan service, so I really can't wait for Persona 5
Scrambled eggs.
But also note that we don't have a release date for this, and Atlus wouldn't want this to crowd out their P5R game. And then there's also this character in the trailer, who seems to be an original character they usually make for the games, which if you've seen my Fire Emblem video, oh boy, this definitely won't be irritating.
Yes. What?
What the heck?
So that was my thoughts on the Persona concert for 2019. My first time watching and streaming it, and it was so fun chatting with 300 people as we slowly descended into beans and cowboy madness.
Beans?
Persona 5R looks absolutely amazing and I'm so hyped for it. And while I was 90% sure we would get a Persona 3 remake announcement here, the Muso game, while extremely poorly named, I'm still hyped for, because these games do offer their own kind of fun. And also one thing regarding Royal, I will make a video closer to the release date to discuss some more spoiler things, and anything I actually want to see expanded upon and hopes for the game and so on. Oh yeah, and by the way, they also mentioned that if you have a PS4 Pro, the game will actually run better with higher graphics. But nope, Persona, no, I'm warning you, we are 1 year out from the PS5. I will not be tempted into buying the Pro. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to be alone for a while.
I'm hot.
Trojan, RamZaes, Magnum, Chic.